You probably clicked on this video because you feel restriction in your shoulders. Things like reaching in the back of a car, upper body exercises, or even sleeping on your side don't feel as easy as they should. Chances are you've been this way for so long you've probably accepted having stiff shoulders as normal. But what if I told you there's an opportunity to improve your shoulder mobility and the quality of your life just by incorporating several movements? In this video, I'm going to show you 3 simple exercises that are going to help you reach behind your back, feel less restricted, and improve your overall shoulder function. First up is a stretch that's going to work on your shoulder internal rotation, which is exactly what you need to reach behind you. Put your hand behind your back as high as it can go. Adjust the angle to find a stretch in the front of the shoulder and keep the arm in a stable position. Take 3 breath cycles with a 4-second inhale and an 8-second exhale to relax further in the stretch. After those breath cycles, start an isometric contraction by pushing the back of the hand into the body and feel the stretched area engage. Maintain this pushing contraction with a consistent 7 out of 10 effort for 40 seconds. Immediately reverse the direction of effort and imagine pulling your arm away from the body. You should feel the stuff in the back of the shoulder engage. Maintain this pulling isometric for another 40 seconds. Keep the spine and head tall. At the end, slowly disengage your contraction and come out of the stretch. But why this stretch? Why would we pick this over any other shoulder stretch? This is because internal rotation is the fundamental joint motion of the shoulder. Think about this. A joint is the space between 2 bones, and how those bones move in relation to each other is going to dictate the function of that joint. When the bones don't move well in relation, we have a dysfunctional joint. You probably noticed we aren't just adding static stretching, we've also added isometrics. And this combination of isometrics and static stretching is going to help increase your strength and flexibility at the same time. It's also going to help reduce pain and give you more sense of body control, which is never a bad thing. Next up is a stretch that builds off the first one, but focuses more on shoulder external rotation. This is going to be important for us because it helps activate and stretch the anterior part of the shoulder, which can get chronically stiff from slouching and lack of movement. Set up a non-elastic strap that is anchored to the wall behind you. Keep your arm perpendicular to the body with a 90-degree bend in the elbow. Step forward as you try to get your hand behind your head and keep the ribs down and the upper spine from extending. Adjust the angle to find a stretch in the front of your shoulder, taking 3 breath cycles to relax deeper into the stretch. Now it's time to start an isometric contraction by engaging the tissue in the front of the shoulder. Push against the stiffness of the strap as if you were trying to rotate your hand toward the ground. After 40 seconds, reverse the direction of the isometric and try to create slack in the strap by attempting to rotate further back. Hold for another 40 seconds and then slowly disengage your contraction to come out. Combining internal and external rotation is going to help you increase the health and longevity of your shoulder. These longer sets of isometric stretching will give your nervous system more confidence in the end ranges, which means you become more flexible by increasing your overall range of motion, so you'll feel less tight. For our final drill, we're going to practice all available ranges to improve shoulder function. We'll do this with a shoulder cart. Start by standing tall, generating tension. Keep the arm straight and rotate the elbow pit away from the body. This will emphasize the external rotation that we worked on earlier. Bring your arm across your midline, and as you go overhead, park that bicep close to your ear. Then begin to turn the bicep away from the body to internally rotate the shoulder. Reach back as you trace the biggest circle behind your body. The back of the wrist should end up next to the leg. Lastly, bring the bicep close to the face and keep driving the arm towards your center. When you finish, your arm should be by your side. Shoulders don't act in isolation. They're actually married to another joint of the body that people don't even consider. If you want to continue to improve your shoulder function and unlock more upper body strength, then you're going to want to check this next video.